Now for the sixth game of the series. The Hawks have met the Leafs in Stanley Cup playoff action on 4 other occasions, and the record stands at 2 victories each. This 1962 battle is just as close. If Chicago is to retain its hold on the Stanley Cup, then the Blackhawks must win this 6th game. As the teams warm up, the boisterous Chicago fans look to Stan Mikita for leadership. Well, they might, too, for in this 62 playoff series, Mikita has already established a record of 21 points and toppled the former mark of 20 set by Gordie Howe back in 1955.
All set for the face-off at the Chicago Stadium. The Chicago Blackhawks in red, the Toronto Maple Leafs in white, who clear the puck into the Chicago zone. Elmer Vasco picks up the loose puck behind the Chicago net and heads out towards the Maple Leaf line. Up the center ice comes Vasco over the blue line. In the Maple Leaf territory, Simmons cleared the puck off to the side. Chicago keep it in, pressing in the early moments. A long shot by Palat went wide of the net. Mikita gets it back to the blue line. Chicago trying to keep it in. Maple Leafs try to move out. Horton takes a long shot as he crossed the blue line, and Glenn Hall stopped it. Fleming couldn't get it out. A shot by Nevin was grabbed by Glenn Hall, and he went outside the goal crease with it and held onto it for a face-off. No score in the first period. The Maple Leafs playing every man up. Pulford failed to get the draw. And Glenn Hall covers up as the Leafs get a shot from the side. It goes behind the net, and Chicago Blackhawks now start to come out. Number 21, Stan Mikita to center, up over the blue line, having difficulty. Has it caught and escaped, then lost it, and back goes Pulford. Number 20, a shot. And Glenn Hall did the splits on that drive. Down to St. Laurent, wraps the puck off the boards, out to center ice. Leafs fail to gain control, and back comes Ab McDonald to Mikita again. A shot, and that was stopped by Simmons. The teams are going from end to end right at the start of this very crucial hockey game, the 6th game of the series. Simmons stopping one. Simmons watches now, moves out of his net. Puck is all around the Leaf goal. Simmons watching his checks in front of the net, and the Maple Leafs now try to bring that puck out themselves. First period is over, and there's no score between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Toronto Maple Leafs as Rich Fleming gets the gate to start this second period. Kelly clears the puck into the Chicago zone. Vasco is knocked into the boards. Harris keeps the puck in the Chicago zone. Kelly back to Harris. Harris back to Stanley. His shot was stopped by Glenn Hall. Back to Stanley again, a backhand. That was stopped by the Chicago defense. The rebound. Mahavlik's trying to center it. Flipped it out in front of the net. Kelly a backhand. It goes right to Stanley, a shot, and it hit a skate and deflects off to the wing. Glenn Hall trying to get his teammates out in front of him. There's Harris trying to get a shot all around the Chicago goal. It goes into the corner. Glenn Hall bats at it. It's still behind the Chicago goal into the corner. Here's a shot. Glenn Hall let it go wide. Armstrong fakes a pass, passed it across the goal mouth. A shot. Evans deflects into the corner. It comes out in front again off Duff into the corner on the opposite side. Fleming a pass to Nestorenko. Nestorenko and Hull. Hull winds up a slap shot, and Simmons let it go wide. It deflects back to the blue line, and Duff races down the left wing. Nestorenko took him out of the play. There's a shot that Glenn Hall stopped as it went flying by. Then Simmons makes the save as the two teams again go from end to end, opening up in this very crucial game. And both goalkeepers have been sensational. Bobby Bond picks up a penalty. Chicago have the odd man, playing 6 men to 5. A shot. Mikita gets the rebound to Hay in the corner. Hay and Mikita trying to get it back to blue line. They do. Palat lets his shot go. It's Mikita trying to get a shot. Simmons watches. There's another shot by McDonald, and it deflects over the screen into the crowd. And it's still a scoreless tie after 2 periods.
Too excited to watch the game in person, the injured Johnny Bauer joins the millions of other fans watching on television.
We're in the 3rd period, still a scoreless tie. Simmons coming up with a save. Neither team has been able to score. A scoreless tie as Mahavlik races down the left wing over the blue line in Chicago territory. Cutting in front, gets the set, takes the shot. That was knocked down by Palat. He didn't see it. But it's called by referee Frank Adveri, and there's no further play, and a face-off in the Chicago zone. The tension is mounting here at the Chicago Stadium in this 6th game of the Stanley Cup Finals. The Leafs lead 3 games to 2, and there's no score in this 6th game as Duff loses possession. Hull shoots, he scores! Bobby Hull stole the puck from in front of the Leaf goal and fired into the short side. And Bedlam breaks loose in the Chicago Stadium as the Blackhawks go ahead 1-0. Chicago 1. Toronto Maple Leafs, no score in the third period. Goal was scored by Bobby Hull as he caught the short side. Chicago carried right back into the Maple Leaf zone again. Is broken up by Horton. Horton with Olmsted on his right. Beaufort on the left. Over to Olmsted. He takes his shot. That's stopped by Glenn Hall right in the goal crease. And he holds the puck there for a face-off. Another try all around the Chicago goal. It goes to Mahavlich. Over to Nevin. He shoots and scores! Bobby Nevin, number 11, has tied it up for the Maple Leafs. On a pass from Frank Mahavlich. And the Maple Leafs tie it 1-1. Bobby Nevin, number 11, leaving the ice after scoring the tying goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs in this third period. All set for the face-off in the Chicago zone. It goes to Mahavlich. He takes the backhand. Glenn Hall stops that. They all poke at it. But it's covered up by Glenn Hall right in his own goal crease. Harris was standing there. It's still in Chicago territory. Nevin comes from the side, hits the side of the net with a hard shot. And Elmer Vasco clears it along the boards. Chicago trying to get out of their own zone. Toronto Maple Leafs come right back again. Over the line, Armstrong to Horton. Over to Duff. He turns, he shoots, scores! Picked up on the range from right in front of the net. He just turned around and fired it. And he beat Glenn Hall cleanly on the shot from close range. And that gives the Maple Leafs a 2-1 lead in this third period. The Chicago Blackhawks have taken their goalkeeper out using 6 attackers, and they're back in their own zone. Leafs trying to hang on, leading 2-1 as Stan Mikita failed to get away. Following up is Murray Balfour. Cleared the puck in. The puck goes to the wing. The shot, Simmons stops it. It deflects into the corner. Chicago all around the Leafs territory now. Mikita clearing it with Rich Fleming and Ab McDonald out in front. Bobby Hull races after. He's watched. Nevin, number 11, tries to flip the puck over the blue line, but can't. Mikita keeps it in. Hull to Hay out in front of the net. Brewer overskates the puck, knocks it to the side. Hay flips it out in front. Simmons stops it. The game is over. And the Leaf players come pouring over the boards to congratulate one another. Now here's Doug Maxwell.
For the first time in 11 years, a Toronto team has won the Stanley Cup, and as you might expect, the first congratulations come from the Chicago Blackhawks. Worthy finalists, tough defenders. The team that had been nudged and nurtured by Punch Imlach had achieved its goal. A new Stanley Cup pennant was now assured for Maple Leaf Gardens. The 1962 series was in the tradition of great Stanley Cup series. It had suspense and excitement, drama and variety. It was a series that fulfilled the wish of the donor of the Stanley Cup, who wrote in 1892 of his willingness to donate a trophy to be held by the champion hockey team in the Dominion. Since then, the Stanley Cup has become the most prized hockey trophy in the world, a trophy which has inspired hockey players and fans for over 65 years, and a trophy which in 1962 was won by the Toronto Maple Leafs.